Hey YouTube, what's up? We're here with Chris Thorne once again, and he's going to be deck profiling his Harpie deck that he made for fun, because he doesn't really have a competitive deck right now since he's already topped a good bit.
So we'll just get right into it. I'll be fast about this one. 3 Chandler, because it's broken. 3 Harpist, because it searches. Only 2 Queen, cut back on monsters for my build, just for whatever. 2 Queen, cards back row destroyer. Dancer. Yeah, just like...
It's Dancer.
Oh,
you said Queen.
Oh, I'm sorry. This is Queen. This is Dancer. This card just gives back row the dick down. 2 Harpie Lady 1s. I'd kind of want to play like 2 Cybers and 1/1 or like 1 of each, but it's whatever. 1 Sinister Serpent. I'll explain that later. And that's it for the monsters. 13 monsters. 3 Hysteric Signs. Card's the most broken fucking card ever. 3 Pot of Duality, because turn 1 normal summon set for... Oops. 2 Hunting Grounds. You can search it with Queen, and you don't really want it up all the time. There's 2. 1 Egotist. You can always get it back with Hysteric Sign. 1 Upstart, because it's Upstart. 1 Malphite's Fusion. Explain that later. 3 Solemn Strike. 3 Hysteric Party, aka Harpie Soul Charge. 2 Phoenix Wing Wind Blast. 2 Icarus Attack. 2 Magical Hats. I'll explain that later. 1 Bottomless Trap Hole. 1 Time Space Trap Hole. 1 Vanity's Emptiness, and 1 Salt. And then the extra deck. 1 Ouroboros might become Heartland Draco, but I still like it if you get 3 Xyz turn 1. Lightning, because it's lightning. Utopia, because you need it to make lightning. Karen Gorgon, so you can make your opponent hit your own Hysteric Sign, and if you have to, set your Malphite's Fusion and force him to hit it. 1 Lightning Chidori. I never need to make this card more than once, so I only played 1. 1 Daigusto Emerald, because you're so low on monsters. 1 Abyss Dweller, because it's Abyss Dweller. 1 Cowboy, because it's Cowboy. 1 Rafflesia for the Bottomless and Time Space. This was Giant Hand. It's going to be King of the Feral Imps for the Sinister Serpent. 1 number 101 Silent Arc. 1 Ice Beast Xeraphine. This card is the tits. 1 Diamond Direwolf, because it's really good, rank 4. 1 Castell for the same reason. And 1 Win Condition, Harpie's Pet Phantasmal Dragon. And then for the weird cards that you guys see, so sometimes, okay, I'll explain Magical Hats first. So Magical Hats, if you make one of those boards where it's just normal summon and like set 4 cards, if you have this card, what you do is you pull out Malphite's Fusion and Hysteric Sign, and then Hysteric Sign Graveyard Effect resolves no matter what. And then this goes to the grave. You get to search 3 Harpies off of this, and then you get to draw an additional card off of Malphite's Fusion. So that's what Magical Hats is for. It just forces those cards to hit the graveyard. And then sometimes you have Phoenix Wing Wind Blast and Hysteric Party with 2 level 4s, turn 1, and then a card like Solemn Warning that you like absolutely have to set. Then you have no hand. So then you make the King of the Feral Imps, and you search Sinister Serpent. So during at any point of the turn, if your opponent plays through the Solemn Warning, you Wind Blast them with the Sinister Serpent. And the Sinister Serpent comes back on your standby phase, and then you can activate the Hysteric Party, provided you lost the Harpies under your King of the Feral Imps, and you have, like, you get both discards off of 1 card by searching this with King of the Feral Imps. And yeah, those are like the 3 weird cards. That's what they're for. Magical Hats, Sinister Serpent, and Malphite's Fusion. Everything else is pretty standard. Some people play 1 or 2 MST or Twin Twisters would probably be better right now, but I'm playing the Wind Blast just because like I do want to go first, and like discarding cards like Hysteric Sign or Malphite's Fusion or even this is good. So that's why the deck is the way it is, and I just built it for fun and like went undefeated against other bad decks at locals today. Just for fun. It was a lot of fun, and I really like my build, so just thought I'd show you guys.
All right, thank you, Chris, for your deck profile.